Hey, good morning, y'all. Shannon here from Anyone Can Outdoors. It is Thursday morning, about 10 o'clock. I am pond fishing this morning, specifically for bass. I was out yesterday afternoon for a little bit, had the day off, forgot to grab my GoPro, and the minute I got out here, I deeply regretted not having my GoPro. So I thought ahead this time. I'm using hot dogs. I got one. Let's see. There you go. I got one on the hook right now. So I'm using hot dogs right now. That's best bait I've found to use out here. So I've got a 5 or 6 pound bass that I've been after. I had him on the line yesterday. He broke off my line yesterday. I didn't have my drag set right. I should have known better. But I'm after him again today. I got about an hour and a half before I gotta leave for work. So I ain't got a whole lot of time, but hopefully I got just enough time to hook and catch this bass. So y'all stay tuned, see what we can get. Turn y'all around here. There. Now, if the bite is as hot today as it was yesterday, it won't take but a couple of minutes and I'll have my first fish on the hook. But we'll see once. The weather's a little different today. It's right now it feels about 10 degrees cooler than what it was yesterday. Yesterday it was pert near 90 degrees. In fact, at one point during the day it was 90 degrees. So today's right now about 75, 80. There's a wind that we didn't have yesterday. So see once what the bite is like this morning. Yep. I'm getting some nibbles already. I don't know if y'all can see that. I hope you can. I got my camera clipped to my hat, so it's a little difficult to see exactly where it's pointed. But I got something planned with my hot dog. Given the way my bobber is moving, I'm thinking it's just a couple of bluegill. It's just bobbing up and down. It hasn't actually sank yet. So that's telling me, because I put a good sized chunk of hot dog on there, and it's just bobbing up and down. So that's telling me that something small is biting at it, nibbling at it, but it hasn't taken it yet. But now we're getting into something. That's it, y'all. Yep. There it is. There's first fish. That's a good bass. Not a great bass, but that's a decent size. It's a little half pounder maybe. Ah. Ow. There you go. Just a little guy. But what I tell you, y'all, not a couple minutes into it, got a bass. See if we can't do that again. Yeah. Oh, yep, there it is. Gotta make sure my drag is set. Yep, okay, I gotta loosen that drag a little bit. There it goes. Oh. Oh, they got me, y'all. Knocked my bobber all the way down. Sometimes these fish are smarter than what I'd like to give them credit for. Actually, quite often, these fish are smarter than what I like to give them credit for. Kind of makes me look bad. Alright, let's do her again. Come on. Right now I got a couple bluegill and a couple little bass playing with my line, my bait. I can see it at the bottom. Y'all probably ain't gonna be able to hear me now. I gotta compete with a lawnmower. Yep, there's another one. Actually, this legit might be the same one I just caught. That does happen from time to time. Sometimes I'll catch the same bass. Yep, I've caught this one before. He's got a hole in his lip. So, yeah, I mean, not a big one by any means, but another bass. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Yeah. Nothing beats a beautiful day of fishing. Or a beautiful day hunting, for that matter. But there's just something about a beautiful day fishing. A beautiful day all in the water. or in this case, by the water on a dock. There ain't nothing like it. There ain't nothing like it. Still got about a half an hour before I gotta head in. You'll notice I'm not casting all that far because that big bass is less than probably 30 yards. And I know that's not even 30 yards that I just cast out, but he's well within just a few yards of my dock. And I say yards instead of feet just because that's the turkey hunting brain in me. Y'all, I think my hot dog's gone. My bobber ain't moving a lick. I think my hot dog's gone. I think they picked me clean. Yep, they picked me clean. My next fishing video is probably gonna be how to catch a catfish, because there's a big old catfish in this pond as well. So, and it'll be somewhat the same setup. I'll be using the same pole that I'm using now. My Okuma rod and reel. I'll just take the bobber off. I'll put a heavy sinker on, and I'll bottom fish. But that'll be after I catch this big 6-pound bass. Yo, he hit that thing hard. It ain't that big of a fish, but he hit it hard. I'm disappointed, y'all. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I'm disappointed in the same sense, because I'm still catching fish, but I think these bass are getting smaller and smaller. They're supposed to be getting bigger and bigger. Yesterday I was out here, and of course, because I didn't have my GoPro, they kept getting bigger and bigger. The biggest one I caught was 2.5 pounds, according to my scale. Though I think my scale is messed up, because that one felt more like 3.5 pounds. But it's not always easy for me to judge the weight just by holding it. Yo, that last fish, my hot dog just barely hit the water, and he come up and grab it. Like, that was crazy, y'all. There goes another one. That one's got a little better size to it. Y'all, I think this is the biggest one I caught yet. Now I gotta get the... That ain't a bad bass right there. That ain't a bad bass at all. It's the biggest one yet. Oh, there's a little bass right underneath me here. I seen him just go in. I seen him just swim under, I mean. Alright. Fishing's starting to heat up now, y'all. I love it. I love it, I love it. I'm not even gonna cast out this next one. I'm gonna drop it right off the end of the dock. Cause I got a few fish right underneath me here. but a bunch of itty bitty little ones. Never mind, y'all. I'm gonna cast out. Y'all, my bait has been took. another one. Oh, I think this is a bluegill. Huh. Well, this is the first bluegill I've caught this summer. See, that's what I love about hot dogs, y'all. I use hot dogs out here, and I will literally catch anything. I've caught bass, I've caught the bluegill, I've caught catfish, you name it, I've caught it. I knew that one was different. I knew that one wasn't a bass. I couldn't quite tell right away what it was, but I had a feeling it was something smaller than a bass. The only thing out here in this pond, the only thing I found that will not bite on hot dogs is crappie. If I want to go crappie fishing, I gotta use actual lures. Me and my brother, because my brother and my niece live with us, and if me and him are crappie fishing out here, we'll use gulp worms. I really wish that lawnmower wasn't here. Y'all probably can't even hear me. Good, lawnmower's gone. Now y'all can probably hear me. So what I was saying earlier, what I love about these hot dogs, out here on this pond, they will catch almost anything. I've used hot dogs. When I've used hot dogs, I've caught bass. I just caught a bluegill just now. I've caught catfish. The only thing I found in this pond that will not bite on hot dogs is the crappie. There are a mess of crappie out here, and I ain't ever caught a one on a hot dog. If I want to catch crappie, me and my brother and my niece live with us. Me and my brother, if we're out here, if we're crappie fishing, we gotta use lures. They really love the gulp lures. The gulp worms, gulp minnows. They love those. But almost anything else out here will bite on a hot dog. And it depends on the year, it depends on the time of year. Because like last summer, hot dogs didn't work once. We had to use artificial lures. We had to go to the store and buy worms, night crawlers, wax worms. Hot dogs just were not hitting it last year. But every other year, me and my family's lived here for 20 years. And every other year that I've been fishing, hot dogs always work. But last year, hot dogs just weren't it. I got a whole package full of hot dogs in my fridge that I bought beginning of summer last, I went through maybe 4 hot dogs out of a 24 pack. Just because they weren't hitting them last year. But now this year, we're right back at it again. And it depends on the time, too. Like, you know, sometimes early summer works better for hot dogs. Sometimes midsummer, sometimes late. You know, and then you get, like I said last year, they weren't hitting them. And then you get days like today where they keep stealing my hot dogs. You know? Give it about another 15 more minutes. Then I'm going to call it quits. Head inside. Have a little brunch. And then head off to work. I got church plans tonight after work. So probably will not be doing another fishing video today. But I don't have to go to work quite so early tomorrow. So I'll be able to fish for probably an extra hour or 2 tomorrow, depending on what we got going. So tomorrow being Friday, tomorrow I might have another video coming out. After that, I probably won't be able to do another video until early next week. But we'll see what happens. Still no sign of that 6-pound bass I've been after yet today. But when I hooked into him yesterday, it was probably about noon, 1 o'clock. It was about 1 o'clock now that I think about it. Problem is, I gotta go to work at noon, so he might survive another day. One thing I love and hate about this pond is that it's catch and release. I love it because I get to catch the same fish, see how they've changed from year to year. But in the same sense, I don't like it because, some of these fish, 1, would be good eating, and 2, for how big they are, would look great on my wall. But the fun is in the catching, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, all these fish are getting smarter and I don't like it. They're picking at my bait. Couple more nibbles, I ain't gonna have bait left, I can already tell. Oh, that might be something taking it. And my bait is gone. Yep, my bait's gone. See the bobber there. But y'all, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, thanks for the support. I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my page, turn the bell notification on so you don't miss a single video I made. Yeah, all these fish are playing with me. I'm doing my monologue and they're jumping right in front of me. Anyway, like I said, I hope y'all like this video. Give it a like, leave a comment, turn the bell notification on so you don't miss a video. I'm going to try to be more active on YouTube, get some videos up. I got some plans later, in the fall for hunting, so definitely going to be some hunting videos coming up on the YouTube. But as far as summer goes, going to be doing a lot of fishing here on the pond, some other places, hopefully. Myself, get some family involved, some friends. But y'all stay tuned. Thanks again for the support. And I couldn't do this without y'all. Y'all have a good day. Take care.